Pacific A. Long story short, apparently we got Bleach. So yeah, so the Bleach. I was gonna wait until like all the episodes gonna drop, but for some magic odd reason, the Lord himself told me to come watch this shit because I feel like something like this was gonna happen, and I feel like it was gonna be peak. Well, I drink some of my water. Not only just that, it's the fact that apparently Brave Souls is supposed to be revealing round 2 of the 11th anniversary tomorrow on the live stream or whatever the case may be, and most likely is going to be this Ichigo right here. This Ichigo is new. Tairo Kubo, if I'm saying his name right. Tairo Kubo basically whipped it up in the kitchen because for some odd reason, I'm sitting here because I read mangas, okay? And I know I ain't going C now, and I know I ain't going no fucking old, you feel what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is that we got something so new to a point that it was not in the anime, not anime, I'm sorry, but in the manga. Now I'm kind of concerned how they're going to change the story in the anime, or they're going to continue going by the story, by the manga, because most of like the episodes ever since Thousand Blood War got released was going by the manga and stuff like that, okay? Now for some magic ass reason, episode 45 on the final season, they changed that bitch. How is because let's pull up some receipts real quick. So I took a recording and I'm sitting here. All of this is going by the anime, remind you, from the manga. But when I went down, as I go down, I'm looking, because right now, the last episode we had got was called, what's it called? The Perfect Crimson. That was the one where basically, you know, Kenpachi turned into that red demon right here. Stop right here. So, episode 44 was called The Perfect Crimson. Basically, that was Kenpachi basically turned into this little red demon because Yorichiro, if I'm saying her name right, the girl with the pink hair, I'm pretty sure I'm saying her name right. She was basically his bunkai, which is basically shocked the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you, which is crazy. So I don't know what happens to her when she activated his bunkai. Now I don't know if she's inside him or basically whatever the case would be. I have no fucking idea, right? But for some magically reason, she was this nigga's bunkai, and that's when he turned into this little red ass fucking demon. Oh yeah, my bad too. I'm sorry. I do have Devil and I have Law with me. I'm surprised they're not saying anything right now. I'm guessing they're waiting until I'm done talking.
I was waiting for you to talking anyway, but you know.
Oh, you good? Your shit echoing, by the way, too. But anyway, back to what I was saying though. Like I said, episode 44 was called The Perfect Crimson Demon. I already seen that already. I'm not really too surprised about that. I mean, again, I read the manga, so I know what happened, etc., etc., etc. I pretty much read the manga to all of these Thousand Year Blood War chapters, okay? But again, what really got me was episode 45. Remind you, episode 45 was supposed to be called Son of Darkness. So why it went from Son of Darkness in the manga, and then they changed it to Defend You? See, that really right there got me the most. And then on top of that, as I was reading the manga before this shit even got animated, I never seen Ichigo basically use a goddamn... the fact that he said bunkai was crazy work. I'm assuming that when he was using the Horn of Salvation was his bunk... Well, it was basically holification, but it wasn't his bunkai. But the fact of the matter is... What really got me was that the fact he used a bunkai. And then apparently this new form here is called Bloodchain. So that means we most likely, Slick Aizen, we might see this Ichigo in the second round of the Blood War series. AKA the game, basically. Well, whatever the fuck I just said, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm just too overhyped over this shit because, like I said, it really got me though. Cause like I said, I thought they was gonna actually go by the manga. Cause now, like I said, they changing up the manga to the anime and shit like that. So again, now is it possible that Orihime and Ichigo gonna still have their kid? Or I don't know. Cause like I said though, this episode, bro, really got me the most. It's so peaked that it literally fucking had me just like all over the fucking place. You feel what I'm saying? But long story short though, real shit. We most likely gonna see this Ichigo in round 2 for the 11th anniversary for Brazos. I'm pretty sure that we literally gonna be seeing this. If not, because they did say, you know, either it was gonna be this Ichigo or it was gonna be Orihime, whatever it be, whatever. But yeah, what's up, Prince? It's gonna line back. It's gonna line back with the manga. It's just different route, but it all leads back to the same end game. They might make something happen or whatever it make it in how it did in the manga. It's the calamity anniversary ending. Oh, ended already. I'm sorry. Doing well still. All right, that's cool. That's cool, Print. That's cool. Yeah, nah. But back to what I was saying though. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can hear me, cause my fucking headset just went off. Let me see. Okay, yeah, we good. Anyway, back to what I was saying though. Like I said, I'm trying to get back to reactions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, I don't care about video games as much. Like I said, I want to try to like do what I like to do and what I enjoy to do. Okay, like I said, I don't mind playing video games, but I don't sit there and play video games every day. Like I want to do my just chatting and reactions and shit. Feel me? But anyway, back to what I was saying though. So like I said though, either we may get this Ichigo for Brazos, which I'm pretty sure we will, or we might get that Orihime that basically did what she did. Anyway, the new form that basically broke the internet and shocked the piss out of people. Basically, again, the blood, the chain, blood chain, whatever the fuck. Yeah, so this new form for Ichigo basically broke the fucking internet for some odd reason. Now, I don't know if, like y'all said, it's gonna go back to the original, how it is in the manga. But like I said, though, I mean, like I said, Kubo basically, again, he did some shit. I'm just gonna put that out there. He did some shit with really basically that nobody never expected the shit will be happening. But like I said, I like this new form though. It's actually when I was watching it, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of lit because he was like more fast, and then he did like shadow clones and shit like that. Yuha had Yuha nervous and shit like that as well too, which is crazy work. And yeah, nah, like I said, Yuha could match this man's speed. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the only thing that basically, you know how Yuha is, he could like, you know, he's a future teller and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. Like I said though, so basically two of his swords got combined and made, yeah, two of his swords got combined to a point that it made that sword. Like I said though, this is a lit ass form. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, bro, I ain't never seen some shit like this until like. But what really got me is the fact that if they know for a fact if they're not gonna go full on, if they're not going to go full on animated by the manga, and they're gonna do some like tweaks and changes, I would say, you know, hey, you know, you could have informed us. Or basically, you know, you could have just. But yeah, to get it makes sense because, like I said, the people like that like to surprise us. You know what I'm saying? And they know for a fact that we're going to basically do some like reaction, and you know, we'll be like on some what the fuck, or basically you got people in the comments talking about anime writers. Oh, what is this form? Manga writers. What is this form? Like I said though, it surprised the living shit out of us. And I'm pretty sure it surprised all y'all as well too, which really crazy work. But like I said though, I'm pretty sure Rukia didn't assist Ichigo in that fight as well too. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I'm pretty sure Rukia didn't assist him in that fight in the manga. So I'm pretty sure that is new too. Because again, I don't know. And then we had this panel right here. I'm not gonna lie to you, this panel right here got me the most. It kind of like, not really like had me emotional. I wouldn't say emotional. It kind of fucked me up because Orihime did so much in her power to heal Ichigo as much as Yhwach was fucking him up. He kept putting holes in his man's chest, like what Ukiyoda did in the Espada Arrancar, whatever the hell, arc. But he only did it one time, though. Yhwach basically just kept doing this shit multiple times, and she kept healing this man like crazy. I never seen Urahime the way she is right now. But at the same time, she felt like she was more of like a burden. And she felt like she was useless because of her powers. Because her powers mainly is to shield others and heal, okay? Alright? So, as I'm watching this anime, right? She basically did everything in her power to keep this nigga Ichigo alive. And it came with a price. And it came with a sacrifice, okay? While she basically kept using reject, she kept getting exhausted. And her powers and stuff like that started to decrease. And not only just that, she was getting fucked up by Yhwach too. To a point that he was just piercing her left and right. To a point that she was healing herself. So while she was healing Ichigo, she was healing herself as well too. But at the same time, she was getting beat the fuck down, as y'all can see in this screenshot panel. Right? And like I said, though, this episode was actually really fucking good. Now, I would say this. All the episodes was really good for, like, so far from, like, season 1 to the final season. But the final season, episode 45, had to be the most peak one. Because the fact that Ichigo using his power to protect his friends and his loved one, and Orihime is using her powers to protect Ichigo, basically her lover and the person that she actually cares about. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she literally went out her way, getting damaged, getting beat up, jacked up, fucked up, to a point that she actually willing to lay her life for Ichigo and shit like that. And that's a real woman right there. No bullshit. That's a real woman. Y'all can't tell me I'm wrong. Because, again, I mean, like I said, though, honestly, if you want to be realistic, if you got to compare Orihime to Hinata from Naruto, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. It seemed like, judging what I seen in my comparisons, Orihime is basically doing more than what Hinata was doing in the anime. Let's be realistic here. Okay? So, that was actually, like I said, it was actually a good fucking, a good episode. I'm not gonna lie to you. In this timeline, yes. That's why I was like, yeah. You know, like, I'm just saying, though, bro, because at the end of the day, like, again, this episode had a nigga hype. No bullshit. It really had a nigga hype, which is crazy. But after the end of the episode, for episode 45, now we didn't get, now remind you, you know how we get, like, you know, we get the intro, you know, and then we get the main shit, you know, with the anime and stuff like that. And then we have, like, the outro. And then once the outro ends, you know, they'll tell us the next episode, the title of the next episode. Okay, so episode 45 did not do that. Now, I don't know if they going on a hiatus again. Or basically, we gotta wait 2 weeks from now. Or maybe they might go by schedule and drop the next episode. Because normally they would tell us the next episode and give us, like, a little snippet. Like the snippet and shit like that. You know, they'll do, like, that little drawing shit at the end of the like the end of the outro of the next episode, whatever the case may be. But they didn't do that. So I don't know if we gotta wait 2 weeks or a month. Or again, they might go by regular schedule program. We don't know. I don't know. I mean, judging by they did this shit, I'm guessing we're gonna have to wait a little longer. Again, I don't know. You say, yeah, even Chad has some screen time? Yeah, that is true. Chad did have some screen time, real shit, though. See, I'm glad Kubo came back. Because I'm pretty sure we waited, like, yo, Law, how long we had to wait until the Thousand Year Blood War season to come?
We had to wait a long ass time for that shit to come out, to be honest.
I'm talking about years, my nigga.
Like years? Like year-wise? Let me check. Like,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that we had to wait fucking years, and remind you too, because I remember you told me that Bleach wasn't supposed to end after the. Yeah, because after they did that one arc, the execution arc, what Kuja, if I'm saying this, I don't know if I'm saying this name right. The dude that basically was helping Ichigo to get his Soul Reaper powers back, and then after that he backstabbed him and robbed him out of his fucking shit. The next episode dropping next week, like this time. Okay, so is that confirmed though, Aizen? Is that confirmed?
6 more days. 6 more days. The next episode might drop.
So why they didn't do like a preview like they did with all the other episodes though?
I have no idea. As I'm looking here, it's going to be 10 episodes altogether.
So what's the maximum episode for this final season though? That's the big question.
The maximum episodes, 10.
10? And how many episodes we have right now for season 5? Not season 5, but season 4?
No. I gotta go to who?
Well, while you check that, yo, Devil, you got anything you want to share of this episode for Bleach, or just Bleach in general?
Not really, to be honest, because I really not been watching Bleach for a long time. I don't know much about the manga or the anime in general, to be honest.
Oh, okay, I get you. You say 5? Okay, not my Law. He says 5. Isaac says 5 in my chat.
Okay.
Yeah, he says right now it's 5. So 5 more episodes to go. That's good then. All right. Anyway, so in this screenshot panel right here, at the end of the episode, basically, he made the ultimate sacrifice. Again, she wanted to feel like she was not a burden. So what she did, basically, she reverse reject herself, and then she rushed towards Yuhabaha. Either she teleported him to somewhere else, or basically she pulled a Vegeta, and she basically offed herself. Again, we don't know what happened or what's going to happen, because again, this was not happening in the manga. But she did pull the fucking Vegeta, which is crazy and diabolical as hell. So basically, she turned back that Ichigo and basically smiled at him. And basically, she said something. See, that's what I hate about animes and shit like that, right? Basically, they'll turn back and look at you, and they will basically start saying something, but you don't know what the fuck they're saying until somebody basically know how to read, silent languages and shit. But yeah, she basically made the ultimate sacrifice basically to protect Ichigo and Rukia in that fight, because, like I said, though, they was getting badly fucked the hell up, and it was terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was fucking terrible. Alright, so, I'm gonna pull up these 2 clips. Oh, and again, just to let it be known, I don't own these clips. These are basically from Crunchyroll. I downloaded it from Crunchyroll. So Crunchyroll, please do not flag me. Do not copyright me. For the love of, like I said, I love Bleach. I love the anime. I love Crunchyroll in general. Like I said, I don't own this type of stuff. And like I said, though, I did muted the audio on 3 of the videos, because like I said, I didn't want it to be played out loud and basically out blasting on me. So yeah, Aizen, what did you say? Uryu unknowingly saved. Uryu unknowingly saved Orihime. He took Jugeran's power, sending the Almighty back to Yohabaha just before it was erased. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Now, say if Uryu didn't... Oh, that did make sense. You're right. If I'm not mistaken, because when Uryu put on that glove, his glove... Now, I don't know if I was seeing that correctly. I know he put on his glove on his hand, right? But did he actually... did he reverted it and put the glove on Jugram, though? or Uryu still had that glove on him. Now, and another question is, now say if Uryu did not do what he did and basically randomly saved Orihime, that means Orihime basically killed herself in the process of killing Yhwach, right? Or somewhat killing Yhwach. Basically, I feel like she didn't kill him, and then she killed herself, but in the process, Yhwach is still alive. And you saying yeah, so I'm guessing you saying yeah about what I'm just saying right now. If Uryu didn't do what he did, and basically Orihime would have been dead, knowing that she did what she did. Okay, that's what I need to know. Okay.
Before you start that, I was going to say, you might want to be careful with that, because even if you do view it for Crunchyroll, you're still showing the content from Crunchyroll.
I don't care, bro. I don't care. Let me. I'm just go back to what I'm doing. I'm not too worried about that. Anyway, back to what I was saying though. Long story short on that. To be honest with you, again, hopefully I see this form in the Soul Residence game and the Mirror's High game. But like I said though, Kubo basically surprised the shit out of us when it came to us making this type of shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. And everyone and shit like that. That specific A on that one. A crescent moon, bruh. That's how crazy that shit was. So, as y'all saw, basically, that's Blood Chain. That's Ichigo's new form, new ability. Honestly, if they do drop this on Brave Souls, most likely, obviously, this is going to be, the Getsuga Tenshu. And where basically, what he just did? He just did the Getsuga Tenshu, and then he would, be in the middle of the crescent moon, just basically on some demon time shit, like he did in anime. So that's pretty much what's going to happen for Brave Souls. Now, if they dropped him on Soul Residence, then I don't know how they're going to do that ultimate. I highly doubt they're probably going to do the ultimate like that. Like they do for Brave Souls. And then you got Mirror's High. That's a brand new game that's like Dragon Ball Legends. So, again, we don't know how they're going to do the ultimate animations and shit. So, we just have to see what happens on that part. And then last but not least, what really got me the most is that I'm pretty sure... See, that right there got me right there. Hold on. This part right here. That part right there got me the most. I'm pretty sure that, I'm pretty sure Rukia was not there to help Ichigo when Ichigo was fighting Yhwach. It was basically Orihime and Ichigo themselves. Now, for some magically ass odd reason, Rukia get pierced dead in her fucking chest. Like, now, I'm guessing she's going to get healed. Let's be realistic. I'm pretty sure she's going to get healed because in the manga, she did become a captain. She did become a captain in the manga. Now, it would be fucked up if Kubo decided to kill her off. Which I'm pretty sure that's not about to happen. Let's be realistic here. That's literally not about to happen. But if that would to happen, that would be some crazy shit. That's why I always say a what if. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be basically talking about... I could be talking about anime. I could be talking about a game. I could be talking about life. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. That's why I always say what if. Because you don't know what the fuck would happen. That's why I say what if. You say, yeah, in the manga, Rukia came with Renji after Ichigo already lost. Wait, so Renji was supposed to enter the fight too? So why only Rukia was the only one then? The fuck? What sense that make? And what really got me the most is that fact that when Ichigo, when Toshio did that adult form, his Daige Hirimaru shit, what really got me the most in that episode was the fact that Renji was trying to figure out who the fuck he was and shit, and then fucking Rukia gonna talk about, oh, that's Toshiro's oldest brother. He was like, oh, then Renji was like, oh, nice to meet you. And then fucking Toshiro decided to play along, talking about, oh, nice to meet you too. I'm like, really, nigga? That's Hitsugaya just basically in his adult form, bro. Why are we doing this? Like, why are we doing this, bro? In the anime, Rukia came earlier than she was supposed to. Really? That's what I'm saying, like, bro, that's what I hate about anime and shit like that. They like to change shit up, right? Like, they'll make a manga and go through it, right? And then all of a sudden, magically, they end up changing it. Just to spook and surprise the living shit out of us for some magically reason. That's why I be hating, bro. It's like, if y'all gonna, like, that's worse than fucking, like, making, like, a live-action anime movie. And it's funny because they don't even go by the live action. They do whatever the fuck they want to do. Now, the only one, I would say this, though. The only anime live action that actually went on their little anime series. But I haven't watched, well, I did watch the anime. I didn't watch the, like, the old version. I watched, like, the newest, like, upgraded version, upgraded graphic version. Was that, what the fuck is that anime called again? It was that, what's that samurai shit? It's that dude with the little red outfit. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Prince, you know what I'm talking about, cause we were talking about it. It was Kenshin? Yeah, Kenshin. That's the only one that actually.
It has two names: Samurai X, this is the American version, and Roman Kenshin.
Yeah, that's the only one that actually went. That's the only one that actually went with the anime and shit like that with the live action. They was actually throwing hands like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. But anyway, but that's how I was saying though. I don't know. Again, I don't know if this was happening in the manga. Basically, she got pierced by Yuhabaha with his sword. Well, I wouldn't even call that a sword because he pretty much had his sword. I'm guessing that's like a arrow or some shit. I don't know. So I don't know if that actually really happened in the manga. But I know fucking well what's on this nigga. I can't tell Udio put the gloves on him. Or Udio had the gloves on him. Cause I know, like I said in the beginning, I know Udio had the gloves when he put it on in front of him. So I don't know if he switched. She became a captain and shit like that. That would be fucking stupid if she dies in this anime and shit like that because Kubo decided to change the shit up for some magically reason. Like, that makes no fucking sense. You say Udio used his power to switch the positions? Oh! Okay, so I wasn't tripping. Gotcha. So I wasn't tripping. Okay. Crazy work. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it of the episode, really. Again, I don't know what happened. Now, I don't know if she basically teleported him somewhere. Or... Yeah, I don't know if she teleported him somewhere or she basically pulled the Vegeta. Yeah, life to defend you. That was pretty much was the end of the... Well, the episode was called Defend You, okay? Now, you know, after the episode ended, as you saw, it said life to defend you. Basically, Orihime sacrificed herself. Again, I highly doubt she died. Like you said, Aizen, basically, Uryu basically did some randomly unknown shit to bring her back. So, like I said, we'll see what happens in the next episode. But this episode was needed to be talked about because the fact that it literally got changed. Didn't even go by the manga, my nigga. It literally got changed. Then you got Ichigo with a brand new fucking form magically out of the fucking works and shit, my nigga. Crazy. Like, this needed to been talked about, bro. I had to talk about this shit, bro. I literally had to talk about this because this is crazy as hell, bro. Next episode, Isaac should appear near the end based off the manga chapters. Gotcha. Oh yeah, he gonna do that little favorite line that you like for some odd reason, Slick Isaac. I'm alone. What that one from the old season? He said, "I alone stand to the top," and then you got "Welcome to my soul society" and shit like that. Yeah, you can't wait to hear that shit, huh? Fucking, you a Eisen Glazer, boy. Glaze, head ass nigga. But yeah, no, like I said though, this was actually a good fucking episode. I can't be mad at this, but at the same time, it had everybody shocked. It had me shocked too, to be honest with you. What the fuck was going on? You know what I'm saying? You got Orihime sacrificing herself. You got Ichigo got a brand new fucking form randomly, and then you got Ruki over here join into the fight that she wasn't really supposed to join in, not yet at least. And then all of a sudden she get pierced in her chest. And then she turned into the Ice Queen too, which is crazy. And it's funny enough, because when she first did it, with this when she did it the first time against that psychopath ass nigga that was a Quincy, it was tearing up her skin. Like it's like her Bunkai was tearing her ass up. Right?
Yeah, it basically killing her.
Yeah. But now when she entered the fight with Ichigo and the fight with Yuha Baha, my nigga.
It's not.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's like she mastered that shit in like within 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here like okay, man, okay. I still feel bad for Sanji though. Sanji, man, that dude basically he had to sacrifice his heart, put it in a bowl, and had that other one of his little ancestors he was talking to, they basically ate his heart. They ate it and for him to basically turn to that human form. Now, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure he's somewhat still alive, but he's like one of them dogs that's basically side of a dumpster that's pleading and begging for food. I think Sanji's still alive. I don't know.
I believe so too, because I was thinking he got picked up by wrestling.
Exactly. Yeah, he did. He did. So I'm guessing he's still alive, and if he's not alive, then he's one fallen soldier that he had my respect for, because the fact that he gave up his heart just to go in his human form, my nigga. Yeah, you got my respect, bro. I'm a salute to that man with 2 hands.
Actually, we gotta salute to Captain Yamamoto too, because he did.
Oh yeah, Yamamoto too. Yeah. He put up a fight too.
You gotta get some respect to him, because he did put a fight against your bar.
I just feel like, to be honest with you, Yamamoto shouldn't have died like that. But at the same time, I get what Yuhabaho is telling him, that he should have Orihime should have healed his other arm and shit. I don't know. Like I said, I guess that pride and ego got to him. I wouldn't even say his age, bro. Don't let no fucking age on Yamamoto fool you, bro. That nigga still put in that work. Cause that's like saying Whitebeard is too damn old to what he did in One Piece when he fought that military.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm trying to get across is, how the hell did your bar know Rukia? How the heck did he even know her name, to be honest? Then, going lower, Yamamoto's over. So,
you mean Orihime? Wait, hold on. You mean Orihime? Where you get Rukia from?
I mean, not Rukia, Orihime. But that's what I said, how the hell he know her name for the beginning?
It's probably because, like I said, though, Sagetsu, quote unquote, the dude with the black coat with the shades and shit, basically is Yuhabaha, but like different versions of him. So that's how I'm pretty sure he knew all these people. Because yet again, he was never Ichigo's Zanpakuto.
It was about Ichigo.
Yeah, he was never Ichigo's Zanpakuto. It was White Ichigo, yeah. Oh yeah, you sent me an image too, Aizen. You the new 5 war potentials. Basically Aizen, Kisuke, Ichigo, Kenpachi, and Orihime. And you put laugh out loud.
I still want to see. Honestly, I still want to see Hachi go.
So it's a bomb. Just making sure we all know that. I'm dead. But yeah, no, like I said though, bro, it was actually a good episode. No bullshit, bro. I never expected some shit like that to happen, and it really got me the most. So, like I said though, I actually enjoyed it, and like I said though, I'm trying to, like I said before in the beginning of my stream, I'm trying to get more into like reactions and shit like that. Fuck video games, okay? Like I said, I'm trying to get more back into reactions and shit like that. So, as I'm basically, continue doing what I do and shit, I'm going to continue processing and going by what I enjoy and what I want to be known for as well too, other than just playing games and shit. But other than that, like I said though, we'll see what happens in episode 46. You did say that apparently they're going by, you say they're going by next week, so we don't have to wait God know what. So we'll see what happened on that part. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't even have to react to that one. I highly doubt it. Now, like I said, and if I notice some changes, I'm gonna get on that ass. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I'm gonna cut on another stream. I'm gonna get on that ass and shit like that. That's if they do another change like they did with this episode, right? But again, if they ain't doing no changes and they going by the anime, shit, you ain't gonna be hearing from me for a little bit. You probably gonna hear from me until probably when they get to the last final episode, and hopefully they continue the one-shot anime, not one-shot anime, but the one-shot manga that they were supposed to continue doing, called the Hell Arc. Hopefully they actually continue.
I do want to see that.
Yeah, I hope that they do continue that shit, because most of the people that died is making a return, and Yamamoto is one of them. Retsu is one of them. Coffin Man over there is one of them. The one that sacrificed himself to resurrect the Soul King, he's one of them. Because obviously he is one of them, because he did stab that one dude. I forgot his name. He stabbed that one dude that Renji not Ukiyo, but Renji and Uri was fighting. That pink hair scientist nigga. Because he was the first one to appear in that Hell manga. And then old dude stabbed him and basically brought him back within them gates. So we already know those two is confirmed. But like I said, we'll see what happens. Honestly, like I said, Bleach is going a long way. Not gonna lie to you. I would say they're going a long way better than One Piece, because, One Piece still, still One Piece, and still trying to find that One Piece, but who the fuck knows? That's besides the fucking point. I just finished Black Clover, getting ready to season 2. Yeah, me and Law is actually getting ready for that too. Honestly, I think me and Law are probably gonna do a reaction video to that. We're probably gonna but I think we're gonna do it. Most likely, we're gonna do it when the first episode drops. Well, we're gonna wait till the first episode drops, and then I'll react. Yeah, me and Law will probably react to it. So yeah. But other than that, like I said though, bro, this was a good fucking episode though. Kind of fucked up though. Keyword kind of fucked up, but I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just how it is with them. They want to change things up, and we just gotta accept it for what it is, and we just gotta be on some surprising shit. But like, oh my god, how did this happen? I'm like, yeah. So. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Again, I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna see how it goes on YouTube with it. Like I said, I do want to post this on YouTube, but I'm gonna see how it goes first. But if it doesn't go well, then at least y'all know for a fact that I reacted to the shit. I'll did my little reaction towards the shit. But we'll see what happens. I am gonna basically return back to streaming on YouTube, so I could because I did want to pull for that new Aizen, that Senshin Aizen, and then since round 2 is gonna be happening soon, I'm actually gonna be doing pulls on that shit too. But yeah, how you feel about this? How you feel about this? I know you didn't watch the episode, Esme, but how you feel about it? Like, judging by how I was explaining it and how I was breaking it down and shit like that. Like, how do you feel about it so far? I'm pretty sure Angel left. I don't know. Sato, if you still here, how you feel about it? And Vanessa, you too. But yeah, judging what I showed, but like I said, judging what I showed, as well as you, as well too, Devil and Law. Well, Prince doing his own thing. How y'all feel about it? You, Law, how you feel about it so far?
I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I don't care about the spoilers, but what I see from there, I mean, I enjoy it. But the fact is, Orihime really gets after herself a lot more now, bro. He just did the one thing. The one thing I didn't want to see reaction shit.
What about you, Devil?
Each time, move. I like that shit. Right? I'm like, if like I said, if it does come with brain cells, I'm absolutely pulling for the shit.
Go ahead, Devil.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll just waiting for it sounds interesting, to be honest with me, I never really heard about anything about Bleach, never played any of the games, never read about the mangas, but it sounds really interesting to me to watch it for the first time or play it for the first time or read the manga, because to be honest, it sounds really interesting. The episode right now going on. I'll go with it.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, bro. I'm telling you, boy, shit go crazy.
I might do that actually. I might go check it out.
Yeah. But the only problem is though. Now the only problem is for the 1,000 Year Blood War series, you have to watch that on Hulu or Disney Plus. That's the only issue.
Wow.
Yeah, but all the you could watch the old seasons of Bleach on Crunchyroll and shit like that, but the Blood War series, you gotta watch that on Hulu. You gotta watch it on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Yeah, I might do that actually. I might go check it out, see how it goes and everything, because I never really seen any of the Bleach before. I heard about it, a little bit of it, but never got to see it in my own time.
Right. What about you, Prince? You got something you want to share to the class?
Nah, I got nothing. Like I said, I'm probably gonna watch the whole entire thing from beginning to end until when he got the whole thing wrapped up in nice little pretty package in a boat.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, last time I watched Bleach was back in Toonami days when it was still airing on TV.
Oh yeah, I remember those times, yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, right now I just waiting for the whole anime to finish, so that way I can just watch the whole thing from beginning to end, like I did with Yomi Kenshin, Yu Hakusho, Samurai Jack, Dragon Ball Z. I did that like a billion times. So and then Coco Yoko's are on down the line.
Gotcha.
That's all I have.
I get you. I really hate the silent. I really hate the silent words before. I really hate the silent words before she offed. She got offed. I know, right? And it's funny, cause like I said though, it's not just only this anime. It's like any other anime you watch. But prime example, Naruto, for example, when they had that Chunin exam on, when Naruto basically sacrificed himself to protect Boruto, his son, and Boruto, Saruna, and whoever else that was behind him and shit like that. He did that same exact shit. Same thing go for Full Metal Alchemist. I'm pretty sure they did that shit in Inuyasha, One Piece. The little those types of animes. They, like I said, it's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? They like, soon as some shit like this happens and stuff like that, they just go silent and they just start saying silent words and shit. Don't even know what the hell they talking about, and then That's pretty much it, you know. Orihime showed that she's not weak and she protects her lover Ichigo and her friends. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Because in this whole episode was about Orihime is actually there to fight alongside Ichigo. And then you got this negativity nigga to go by Yuhabaha saying stupid shit, talking about, oh, you're not worthy of protecting him, or he's not worthy of protecting you, this, that, the third, or blase, blase, blase. I'm just sitting here like, bruh, not everybody's weak, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you have the power of Almighty and you can basically tell the future, not predict the future, remind you, but he knows the future, which is crazy. He knows the future. I mean, look what happened when we played Rebirth of Souls, that game Rebirth of Souls, Prince. When knowing that if you do kill him, like, say if me and you played right now, right? And say me and you played him, okay? And then all of a sudden we randomly come back cuz he knows the future and shit, and then he gets his HP back. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, Yuhabaha is broken as hell, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I mean, the fact that you saying that, they not worthy of this, this person is weak, this, that, the third, I'm just sitting here like, brother, look at this. Let's be realistic here. Do you see a weak woman in this screenshot? Like, are you serious right now? Do you see a weak woman? You seeing a woman that's literally, basically, she stand on her two toes and basically willing to do everything in her power to make sure that Ichigo bring home the win. I don't see this as a weak ass woman, bruh. I seen females, like I said, I see females that basically give up and basically they accept death and shit like that. But and this, bro, come on. Like, serious? Hey, Prince, Prince, if you do got my stream up, do you see the screenshot I'm showing on my stream right now?
I have it up the whole entire time. I can see it.
Do you see this? Judge it by your opinion, bro. Like, cause Yuhabaha in this episode saw her as weak and she can't protect nobody, but the fact that she kept getting up and healing Ichigo and basically healing herself and shit like that, do you see this as a weak woman right here?
She has a strong will. Physically she may be weak, but she has a strong will to keep going.
Exactly. Again, because
as long as you have a strong will, that's all that matters. But like I said, because people tend to get confused between physical strength and will. And people say that, because I remember I had a conversation about this like yesterday. I don't know if it changed the subject. But
go ahead.
They were saying oh well, they always made the women weak and stuff like that and blah blah blah. I was like, no, they always have the women having strong will, and there's some women who don't have that much strong will. Like some girls are just, it's cutesy feminine like that. That's just how they are, and they're not naturally born to fight like that, or don't have much will, or whatever. They do what they can, whatever. But then there are some women that have a strong will and keep going until the wheels fall off. And I told this person, hey, look, I know some of you women out there ain't gonna like this, but a woman is not designed to beat the strongest man. Sorry, they can beat some men, but not all of them. So they're not designed to defeat the strongest men. Sorry, but they do have a strong will to keep going and whatnot. So, and a lot of people tend to get confused between physical strength and will, and that's just by design. So, like I said, based on the picture I see here, she's not a weak woman as far as willing wise. She's strong, but physically, yeah, no, she ain't gonna make it.
Like I said, it's just the fact that like I said, she's not really a fighter. She's basically more of like a defend type slash healer.
Yeah, that's basically what. Basically, because like some women you see that they just clap their hands together when shit sort of gets dire. Like I said, they usually there for support or defend.
Mm-hmm.
As far as fighter wise, no, they're not really built for fighting. They can handle they can fight against each other and call it a day. But when it comes to fighting against a male being, that's
Yeah, exactly.
So, like I said, I know some women out there gonna be probably pissed off about that and go, well, you just being sexist, all you got it. No, it's by design. Like we see strong women, strong-willed women, but as far as physical, the strongest woman cannot be the strongest man. This is how it is.
I get you.
So, but yeah, so yeah, again, in the picture I'm looking at, she's very strong-willed, yes, but physically, all that out the window. As you can see on the top picture, she just looking like she just getting booty butts from the back. I'm just saying, head all in the dirt.
Yeah, nah, cause the top picture basically she was like basically on the ground, and then the bottom picture she got back up.
Yeah, so like I said, she's strong-willed.
Like I said, it's just the fact that like she wanted to, all she wanted to do was basically fight alongside Ichigo and shit like that. And she basically got what she wanted. To be honest with you, she did I would say this though, and like I said in this episode, bro, she did a fine job basically supporting them though. I would say that though, because without her, to be honest with you, bro, Ichigo would have been dying in so many ways by Yuhabaha that it didn't make no fucking sense. Like the dude literally, bro, Yuhabaha literally kept putting holes in this man's chest, bro, and Orihime kept healing it. Like, I'm being serious. Like, bitch, he literally kept putting holes in this man's chest to a point that for the last one, he put a big ass hole in his chest, and then she healed the fuck out of it. And then after, he noticed that she was healing him and shit like that, that's when he shot the piss out of her, and then she started healing herself. And then he did the same thing with her and shit like that. He just kept just basically like abusing the shit out of her. But yeah, what about you, Devil and Law?
I got nothing to say on this one.
Well, long story short, do you see her? But in the screenshot, do you see her as like what Prince just said? As you see her as a weak person, like by will, judged by the screenshot.
For me, I would say more like a defense and a support. That's what I'll go with.
No. Basically, I'm saying like judged by the screenshot. Like, do you see do you see her as a strong-willed character? Like, basically, what I'm saying is like, do you see her as a giving up person, judged by the screenshot? Like, do you see her giving up?
No, I would say no on this one. I feel like she'll fight back.
Yeah, what's up, Rick? What about you, Law?
Yeah, I feel the same way. Look at the screenshot, man. I mean, she doing way more than anybody. Telling the truth.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said again, if you comparing her to Orihime to Hinata, I mean, obviously Hinata basically put on the fight when she fought Pain and shit. Don't get me wrong, because the only difference is though Hinata is a fighter. Orihime is not really a fighter. She's more of like, I'ma protect you along the way, and if you get jacked up, I'ma heal you and shit. So, I mean, I feel like both characters are really good. It's just the fact that, like I said, though, Hinata have more of a fighting experience than Orihime.
Well, Hinata didn't have much of a choice because remember she was forced to fight.
I mean, shit. I mean, fuck. I mean, she put on a good show when she fought Neji at the tuning exam.
Yeah. And it gets Pain, but that was the worst.
Oh yeah, I already said that already. Yeah, Pain. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, because when Pain used Universal Pull.
I was sitting there going,
Yeah, because he was using Universal Pull. Yeah, because he was using Universal Pull. He was toying with her, and then he slammed her on the ground.
Yeah, literally. Instead of slamming her on the face, slammed her on the ground. Like, there you go.
This nigga here, bruh.
I was like, yeah, I don't think you're going to feel any pleasure off of that anytime soon.
But nah, what's good?
You're talking about Sakura. You're talking about Sakura and Dade, yeah.
No, we talking about like lover wise, basically. You know, we got you got Hinata and Naruto, just like you got Orihime and fucking Ichigo and shit like that. I'm talking about like those two, cause I feel like I could compare those two.
I get you. I was saying like now we were talking about Sakura.
Like basically fighting alongside each other.
Yeah.
Cause Hinata was the same way with Naruto, wanted to fight alongside him and shit. And then the fact that like when it came to when it came to the 4th grade ninja war, right? Remember when the 10 tails basically was shooting them fucking like the little wood shit at the Ninja Alliance and shit, and then she got in front of fucking Naruto and shit like that, cause she was literally going to lay down her life to protect him and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm comparing Hinata to Orihime.
Gotcha. Sorry for viewing my mic, but I didn't want all the background noise to echo through your.
No, you good.
Just that.
That's why I was comparing those two with each other and shit.
Gotcha.
But no, it was good. Though, Red. I see you in here. But yeah, I'm just reacting to the episode that came out yesterday actually, cause apparently a lot of people's talking about it. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well put my little, my opinions and my 2 cents in it. But like I said though, episode 46. Now if they don't do like they did with this episode for 45, they end up doing the switcheroo, cause they didn't really go along with the manga. Then I'll do another reaction / opinion / whatever the case would be. Cause like I said though, again, they dropped the ball on this one. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like I said though, they did Ichigo like they did Goku with Ultra Instinct, Luffy with Joy Boy, and then fucking Naruto with Prince be calling it the Kaioken. And then now you got a new form for Ichigo called Blood Chain. That sound like more of a hell like they really about to go hell arc with this shit. Blood Chain, my nigga. That's the name of the.
If you're being honest, it feel like it's further going back to where Ichigo back in that one movie. What's that one movie?
Oh yeah, Hellverse.
Yeah,
Cause I remember, cause Ichigo did have one of that one form where basically he had like skulls on side of his body going towards his neck to on side of his face. Yeah, that was actually a good movie too. Boy, that would be funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would have been funny if they would have did that Blood Chain mixed with that fucking form from that Hellverse.
that would be badass.
That would actually be fucking badass for real though, bro. Then that right there would told me right there, then and there, that would literally told me that okay, well now they actually leading to that hell arc. They literally lead into that hell arc now, which is diabolical and crazy. But yeah, I invited you, Ray, if you wanted to join the party. If you want to, if you want to have like your little share opinions and shit like that. Cause like I said, bro, you gotta start sharing some opinions, bro. You gotta come through, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I'm doing just chat, my nigga, you gotta come through and actually share your little opinions, you know? I'd rather you do it on stream instead of doing off stream, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to share something, go ahead and share it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all here, we sharing our little opinions. Me, me, Double, Prince, and Law. But no, another thing too, Prince, how you feel? How you like Ichigo's new form, his blood chain? I forgot to ask you that.
I couldn't really see it 'cause I got you on my phone.
I'll zoom it in.
Let me see.
Yeah, I'll zoom it in for you.
The one you sent. All right.
Like how you
like as if he just got a suntan.
Now, let me ask you a question. What's better, Kaioken Naruto, or this one?
Well, at least I honestly don't know, to be honest.
He said suntan.
I mean, it's gonna turn crispy. Naruto just basically decided to put on a coke and say, and here I am.
If Naruto would have went to Naruto would have went to that shit.
Literally.
You know what that shit would do to Naruto?
Like basically Naruto just decided to wake up one day, took his Sage Mode cloak, and just say, hey, Karamba, fuse your chakra in the disc right quick. Karamba, okay. Then Ichigo over here looked like, I'm gonna take a long ass vacation. I'm gonna go to the beach and soak up the sun. Came back, alright. I'm a nigga now.
Oh yeah, I can say that. Yeah. Right. Next thing you know, Ichigo gonna be like, yeah, you see that, boys and girls? I can say the nigga word now.
But like I said, at least this one looks more. At least this one looks a little bit more. Not gonna lie, he looks like death. I mean, he does. All he needs is a hoodie. All he needs is a little hoodie to put on with it. And there you go.
Yeah, cause you know, cause you got again, you got that suntan and you got that little like that black. You got that little black on, like most like some of the black on his side of his face.
Speaking of black, I'm gonna play black.
I'm dead.
Well, maybe play black. I'm still deciding if I'm gonna switch or not.
I hope they do. I hope they do the novels. I would like to see some of the novels get animated or their own anime by a movie. Honestly, I had more of a chance of them doing a movie than basically doing like episode series. So like I said, yeah, nah. And honestly, if that's the case, if I'm not gonna lie to you, what they really should have did, honestly, they should have did what they did with Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. If I would have known that this final season only had 10 episodes, you know what they could have just did? They could have just did like a part 1, part 2 movie. Cause again, episode 45 is basically episode 5 for this season, for this final season. So they should have just did a part 1, part 2 movie, or like a 2-hour movie or some shit, 2-3 hour movie. I mean, it makes sense, Prince. I mean, to be honest with you, if you only got 10 episodes, why drop only 10 episodes? If you can just make a movie out of it.
I guess because like they want to get the money's worth out of it, or sometimes what they used to do was they usually like drop the episodes, and then they get to a certain point, and then they make a movie. Then after that, then they continue on with the story and stuff like that. Kind of like they did with Dragon Ball Z and shit.
Yeah.
So, like for example, when Bro first came out, because remember that took place right after Gohan learned how to go Super Saiyan.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, because remember in the Boy movie, Gohan turned Super Saiyan, everybody turned Super Saiyan, everything else.
Oh yeah, you talking about that one? You talking about that one part of that movie for Broly when Gohan, Goten, and Goku they all turned Super Saiyan to do Kamehameha?
No, that's second coming.
Okay.
The very first one.
Oh, you talking about the one with Cause I remember Trunks. Trunks was in that one, and Trunks had like long hair or some shit.
Yeah, that's Future Trunks. So that's what I'm saying. That one took place like during the Cell Saga. So they made So basically they made one all into the Cell Saga. So basically they did all episodes all into the Cell Saga, and then after that, then they decided, you know, we're gonna move right here. You know, it's non-canon, but it still has that familiar air of, okay, this takes place in the Cell Saga, but it's not really canon. So, you know, stuff like that. And then after that, they just make the, you know, change the rest of the story of the canon stuff. Like, I don't know why they don't do it. I don't know why they don't do it like that anymore. Like, for example, with the what's the name of that? Yeah, Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they made a movie. Like first they made a movie. Then they turn around and make the episodes that's based off the movie. I'm like.
Yeah, cause no, for the Infinity, but yeah, no, for the Infinity Castle for Demon Slayer, yeah, they're not doing the series. They're doing a trilogy, and that's pretty much it for Demon Slayer. Cause we already got part 1, part 2 come out in 2028, and then part 3, the last one, comes out in 2030.
2030.
Yeah, the last part of the movie.
Oh, brother.
I don't know, Prince. Look, bro. I'm not the creator. I don't know. I mean, shit. That's just them what they fucking doing. So I don't know.
But I'm talking about like the very back in the first season. I forgot what it was, but they made a movie.
Oh yeah, they made a movie for Mugen. Yeah, the first movie they did was Mugen Train.
Yeah, but then they made the episodes.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's the same thing with Dragon Ball Z when they did Battle of the Gods. When they did Battle of the Gods and shit, and Resurrection F.
Yeah, and I thought that was pretty weird. But at least, what they did was.
Because I noticed that they changed it up. Yeah, they would change it. They didn't really go by the movie. They switched the rule.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, what you guys doing? Like.
And then now we're getting another. I'm sorry. We're getting another. I don't know if you heard, but we're getting another Beerus. We're getting another Battle of the Gods movie again. But this time it's called Beerus, but it's literally the same thing as the first one, Battle of the Gods. But it's called Dragon Ball Beerus.
So they're basically doing a remake.
Exactly. Yes.
I guess because the first one, the animation didn't look all that great, so they decided to turn around and make it better. I guess. They could have just called it Battle of the Gods Remastered and call it a day.
Yeah, but they call it Dragon Ball Beerus.
What's next? Well, they already did Dragon Ball Z Kai with that trash series.
Like I said, man, I'm just a nigga that's basically giving my opinions and reaction to it. And to be honest with you, the first thing probably was gonna happen. Oh man, I don't know what y'all crying for. Y'all still gonna watch it? Oh, y'all just some haters. No, not really. I ain't think just me and everybody else that be with me doing reactions and having our opinion was hating and crying. But I guess so.
Well, here's this thing though. Like, I remember when I saw Dragon Ball Z Kai, I was like, oh snap! They continued the Z series, and next thing you know, it was just a remake. But then after that, I saw the Kai. I'm like, okay. They said Dragon Ball Z Kai is more bloody and more gruesome than the original one. I said, dude, I see no blood nowhere the first. You get hit in the face, you never sweat. I'm like, all right, man. All right. Yeah, he got hurt, but so you punch somebody, they bleed out sweat. All right.
I guess so.
So I gotta know with that one. So, and like I said, if you compare the original Dragon Ball Z with Dragon Ball Z Kai, you're right about the original Dragon Ball Z Kai, and that one was brutal.
Yeah. But now, how you feel? But no, Ray, how you like this? How you like this form that Ichigo has? Oh shit, my bad. I was what the fuck y'all talking about? Shit, hold on. Where I left off at? Okay, yeah. So I read that one. Okay, Orihime solo the Naruto verse now. I'm crazy. That's crazy. Let's see. Like she sacrificed herself for the guy she loved in the timeline. Like, let us know. Ichigo when he was on the ground, but she helped him before he died. Orihime top three MVP of Thousand Blood War. It's for Bleach side brands like the game toys. They can spread out the money by stretching up the anime. It's probably gonna be in depth with Beerus a little bit more. And then you say it's badass. I would say this though. If Naruto Storm Connections can make a comeback with that with the DLC characters with that game, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a comeback with that Bleach Rebirth of Souls game. Remember, you know that game me and you was playing, Prince?
One more time, sorry.
Remember that Bleach Rebirth of Souls, that arena fighting game we was playing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they might make a comeback in that game and drop. They might do this Ichigo as a DLC. And whatever make case, I might do an expansion pack with that game. If they do, that'll be fucking, man. Shit, I'll fuck with it. Trust and believe. Either they gonna do an expansion pack to that Rebirth of Souls, or they might just make another Rebirth of Souls, but Rebirth of Souls 2. I don't know. Like I said, only time will tell. But they probably ain't gonna do anything yet until probably the Blood War series ends. And then we might, like I said, we might get something about Rebirth of Souls, or we might get a new Bleach arena fighting game. Who knows? We don't know yet. So until the shit ends, cause I noticed that that's the only time they'll drop like a new game or a DLC when the anime finish. When the anime finish, that's when they're gonna do it. But other than that, yeah, no, I like that. But like I said, I like that new form that he got, though. Cause like I said, though, that's why I'm glad I recorded it too. Cause like I said, though, while I was recording the shit, cause I had to do my detective work. I like to have evidence. I like to gather my evidence and receipts and shit. So like I said, while I was looking through the manga, cause I got this little manga app. So like I said, though, when I was looking through there, right, and then all of a sudden, episode 44 was called. Yeah, episode 44 was called The Perfect Crimson. But like I said in the beginning of the stream, it was Kenpachi basically turned into his little red demon form. Because Yorichiro basically was his Bunkai. Right? And then when episode 45 came out, which is chapter 622, it was called Son of Darkness. So episode 45 was supposed to be called Son of Darkness, not Defend You, or Life to Defend You. So that's how I kind of figured. I noticed something was off about that shit. I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga Kubo basically changed the fucking episode for this one. I'm like sitting here like, ain't no fucking way. So I'm guessing since they changed it for this episode, again, for the last couple of episodes, I'm guessing they're gonna go full depths from the manga to the anime. Hopefully, again, they don't change anything. But I highly doubt that Yuha is dead and that Orihime did what she did. But like I said, the Uryu's gonna bring her back. Which is kind of funny if he does. But yeah, Uryu's gonna bring her back. Let's just say what you say, Aizen, that Uryu brings her back. Yuha is not dead. And I'm pretty sure Yuha is basically going to go to the Soul Society. That's when he's going to meet Aizen, I believe. Or probably Kubo, before we even get to that part, they might, I think Kubo might change he may change it again. I have a feeling that he may change the anime, like the animated, like the animations again and not go within the manga. So, I feel like he might have a change to it again. But like I said, we'll see what happens next week. Cause again, if they change it up again, then I'll do another just chat stream and we'll talk about it. But if they don't, then I'll just put it to rest until like probably when we get to the ending of the episode, and then whatever make case may be and shit like that. Honestly, at the last episode, I hope they give us a snippet of the Hell Art. Like, I really hope that they give us a snippet of the Hell Art. Hold on. But yeah, I use this thing called Manga Plus. That's what I use to read my mangas and shit. I don't know what y'all use. I don't know what y'all use. Wait, Prince, what you use to reach? Prince, Devil, and Law. What y'all use to reach y'all mangas on?
Call the library.
What you just say?
I used the same thing as you.
I said it's called the library.
Bruh.
No, seriously, what I usually do is I would go to my library that's near me or whatever, and I'll just get a manga, just with the actual manga itself, and just start reading it.
Devil, what you use?
I just go to like a store, man, like a bookstore. Like what Prince says, I just go to the bookstore.
Hold on, yo.
Just...
Oh, okay.
I will say this. Back in the day, back in the early YouTube days, I think well, not early
Hold
YouTube,
on.
but more like, I think like between 2010 and 2012, a little bit of 2013, they used to, upload videos of the manga itself, and it would be like the scan manga or the scan art or whatever, and you just sit there and you just read the manga through a video.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I went to like going to my actual school library, reading the manga, to my local library near home, reading the mangas, and even I'd be reading every last one of them. Some weird ones, some silly, some movie, some WTF, some what the fuck, some old new word. I ain't care. It's different than reading a boring ass book. But then after that, I discovered people uploading manga scan art on PC, but on YouTube, and I just sit there, look at YouTube, and just look at the manga that way.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about, cause I do the same thing.
Yeah, I went from that to doing that.
Cause they be have like, because when they do that type of shit, they have like music playing as well too.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll read it.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people will just read it to you like a bedtime story. What I used to do was I used to have my little headphones in my ears. You remember not earbuds, but before earbuds, he had them thin ass fucking headphones.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, and it's playing by Zuri port, and I'll have the manga playing on YouTube, and I'll be like just listening to it, and I'll just fall asleep listen to them read it to me.
Yeah.
So like I said, I read my
The
manga kind of
fuck?
ways, but as far as having an actual website, I don't have a website. Yeah.
I get you. But yeah, no. So but I was gonna say, but for people that don't know what I was talking about, the Hell arc, this is the one that got one shot. So this takes place after the Thousand Year Blood War was done. We got some type of main antagonist from the Gates of Hell. So we don't know much about it yet, but hopefully we get some type of information or snippet on it. For when the last episode drops for the Bleach and shit like that. So yeah, they only got like one chapter of this shit. So hopefully Kubo, basically it's made by Kubo. Hopefully Kubo actually continues this. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully he actually continues this shit, because I do want to know what happens or what's going on with this Hell arc. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much was it. Like I said, again, this episode is actually. Hold on, let me show this real quick, cause this nigga sent me something on Discord. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, what the hell? Hold on. I don't know where you coming from with this, but look like the Diddy party to me, but that's besides the fucking point. But anyway, that's pretty much was it. Again, we'll see what happens on episode 46. But like I said, if they end up changing something, then I'll react to it. But if not, then yeah. we'll just leave it be for right now. I have the physical. I have the physical at the library. Oh, okay. Yeah, cause Byakuya and Toshio still fighting too. Oh, that is true. Yeah, they still fighting that giant motherfucker, huh? Yeah, that is true. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna react to that. Cause like I said though. I mean, yeah, I'm happy that Toshio got his adult form and shit like that. It really didn't make any sense to me reacting to that. I wanted to react to this because this one right here had me and everybody else basically just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much why I came on today and basically wanted to share my opinions, and for Devil and Law and Prince and y'all to basically to share what y'all want to share and shit like that. Cause like I said though, this episode did have me like WTF. So yeah, no, I had to like share my little inputs on that shit, cause god damn it, bitch. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Really, to be honest with you, we'll see what. And then today, they're revealing round 2 for Brave Souls. Like I said, I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube on there to do polls and shit like that, and do some epic raids and shit. If you down to join and shit like that, Isaac, when I do go live on YouTube for Brave Souls and shit. I do have a video I already posted today from Zillion Zone Zero, and then I got another reaction that I did with me, Law, and Rage for the Avengers, and it was basically, it's half and half. It's with the Avengers and Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm waiting on Emirates to submit a thumbnail to it, and then I'm gonna get him. Hopefully, I can post this on YouTube, cause again, I'm not the owner of the shit. I mean, of those clips I show. I mean, like I said, I wanted to share my thoughts and my opinions on it. So we'll see what happens on that part. Yeah. So if everything goes well, we'll see what happens. So basically, it's like 2 reactions. Hopefully I can be able to post this one. So it'll be like 2 reactions. It would be the Avengers, Kingdom Hearts, and this. So we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Yeah. Again, like I said, we'll see. Like I said, we'll see what happens on 46. Like I said, if nothing interesting happen or any changes, then I'm gonna stay on the sideline, or quote unquote, I'm gonna be a spectator. What them losers be saying when it come to fighting games and shit like that. Oh, be a spectator. I'm gonna be a spectator. But I'm being a spectator on my own accord, on my own platform, and on my own shit. That's the difference. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for today.
Tune in next time. It's an episode of ThatKidAigami Z.
He said, see, might delete Twitch, not depends if I still play Nikkei. You talking about Goddess of Victory, fool? Wait, nah, I was supposed to stream earlier today, but it got too damn hot. It got too damn hot in my room, so I went in the other room and I went to sleep and woke up at like 12. It's so fucking hot in my room. It's ridiculous. Not even a bottle of water could save my fucking life. I tell you that for sure. Anyway, y'all got anything y'all want to share before? Anything y'all want to share before? With this shit that I was talking about today, before I ended Prince Devil and Law.
Yeah, remember, kids. Just say no drugs. Don't do drugs.
I said this. Not no. What the hell are you talking about?
Don't do drugs.
Oh, brother, shit.
No, I don't have any opinions right now for this, but
Like I said, when they finish Bleach, I'll beam watch the fuck out of it from old school all the way up to modern and be like, yep, just like I did with Samurai Jack, fucking Batman, Cape Crusader. We gotta talk about that one too. That man.
I don't know much about that one.
Oh, it's actually really good. It's actually really, really good.
What?
The only thing that kind of got me a little really like huge ass eyebrows is what they did with Penguin. They made him a female. I'm just like.
Oh wait, yeah, I remember you told me that one. Yeah, I remember you said that. I remember you said they made Penguin a female.
Yeah, imagine the fact that made the black guy look like an idiot. And he was like, Penguin told the black guy, "Hey, I want you to take care of that Batman." He's like, "Oh yes, ma'am." He'll end up getting his ass whooped. I'm like, all right.
That's funny.
I was like, yeah, that's what happens when you get too loyal to a bitch.
But now, what about you, Dolo? Anything?
Not really. I'm just gonna see what happens in the whole damn anime. To be honest.
All right then. That's pretty much it then. All right, well that's pretty much it then. Until next time, until I do another one, then just y'all be on standby.